everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We are into the finals of the qualifiers. It is Aeternum versus Void, with Aeternum killing right off the bat. And we're going to be starting off with a Trapper with an extra trap in the sack. And the quick set tools. Pretty solid setup, I would say. So we're going to be setting up on the main building side. We do see that nice corrupt Survivor already up top. Dropping down, and it looks like we're taking a chase with Adam right off the bat. Multi going inside, looking into the... and good check spot there. However, they might take a tag for their... I'm sure that killer's also wondering, like, I wonder what happened there. But... Mind Game's coming in, vaulting over the top. Ooh, playing with fire, and that will be an M1 over the top of the car pallet. No Sloppy Butcher, and they'll be taking time to break it, make main building just a little bit less safe. Corrupt is still up at the moment. As they look into see if they want to break this or not. Now, Survivor's zoned in the back, but they still have window. Ooh, but Trapper doing a really good job of zoning the Survivor away, and they will go down under the pallet. No, they won't. Oh my goodness. There are so many near misses into the Survivor's back. I'm curious what's going on. It's very unlike Trapper. Nia coming in and taking an M1 as well. Center Gen has a lot of progress. Looks like they'll be leaving Adam, potentially? No, they're staying on Adam. Interesting swing. Not stopping to break it. Trapper going further and further into the map now. Corrupt, I think, has expired. And Adam able to hold just to the next tile. Adam doing a really good job against the Trapper here. Trying to mind game, but not getting caught out. Holding this very, very well. I say it, I jinxed the poor Adam here. However, Survivor's doubling up on center gen. They probably will be able to break it. That'll be first hook coming in for the killer. Just immediately going for that hook. Generator finishing as well. Reloading, and looks like they'll be heading back towards the center. Ooh, that wasn't the gen that I thought that fired. I think they might have broke the 3 gen, actually. Handy Spirit Burst coming in for the ace, getting plenty of distance towards the shack. And will the Trapper commit to this? He will. Gonna trap up main building, use that haste to get around to the side. Nope, just leaving, and Ace will go ahead and disarm this trap. Possibly going back and checking their hooked Survivor. We see, I believe, Nia in the distance working on breaking that 3 gen, and yeah, they were 2 different gens with significant progress already. Looks like Ace is back in chase at Shack. They will take a tag heading straight towards the unhook. And the question is, do they make it in time before the Trapper's able to interrupt it? Yeah, they will, just barely. And there we see the Unbreakable starting up. Trapper will not engage chase, instead going for the hook. Another gen falling for the Survivors. Looks like the center gen. Looks like deadlock on the gen in the corner. So 3 gen is somewhat preserved, but we did see another Survivor on, I believe it was the 3... No, it's 2 o'clock gen, potentially. Yeah, this gen does not have as much progress as I thought it did. Chasing up over the top of the hill. And worth saying, there isn't too many resources left at main building. There's the deli as expected from the ace. Nia running into center. Might take a tag here. Yeah, they will. Do they commit to the gen? They will commit to this chase. Another Survivor back here as well. A good hit through the pallet. 4th generator going down. And now you got 2 Survivors slugged out here potentially. Pushing Ace back into into Shack. And they will go for the pickup. They're able to slide by. Oh, that's so gross. That is going to be really tough because, yeah, the Survivors did break the 3 gen on the main building side. Ooh, pre-swinging into the Fangman for the body block. All survivors except Adam injured now. Pushing Nia further back into the main building, but there is no resources left to my knowledge on this map, or on the side of the map. And that will be Nia going down. No flashlight save coming in. It looks like they're going to try and bang out the last generator, whether it be main building side or shack side. First hook for Nia. Trapper without a trap in his hand. Looks like they... Ooh, and we do see a haze status effect. There is no... It even lit up right next to them, so they know where it is. Looks like they're going to be going for the Atom. Oh, Atom getting turned around here. This could be potentially deadly, and a no way out proccing at 3 stacks, so 48 seconds. And that will be Atom going down over the pallet. Fang was back here working on... Oh, and getting pushed away. This could be multiple hook stages coming in. However, pushing the survivors around, doing a really good job of managing them. Ace now in a bit of trouble here. They will go down. They do get the pickup on Adam. If this pallet wasn't here, this would be so much more of a dead zone, but never opted to kick it during the game. No way out about to expire. Fang not taking a hit over the top of the window. And looks like they're going to go for the pickup here. Curious where the other exit gate is. Looks like it's in the distance. They have to hook quick and get over there. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Nobody on this exit gate. Everybody heading towards this other side of the map. A 3-man out would be really, really good here. Exit gate almost done. And yeah, survivors are going to be able to get out here, it seems like. Barely able to get the hit, but not enough. And that will be 5 stages to Aeternum's killer with 1 kill. And we will see how Void manages to do in just a second. As again, these final matches are staggered, so we get to see them in their entirety. So up next will be Void's Trapper, and we'll see how it goes. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Champions of the Fog. We are loading in for trial number 2. It is the return of the Trapper. And this time, opposite spawn, Trapper spawns on main building side with a Corrupt on the other side of the map. Very interesting. I wonder if the... Yeah, Trapper looking to set up at main building here. Interesting set of add-ons. Interesting. So, no Trapper sack. I forget what this one is called, but I believe it gives additional speed when you use a trap, which is very interesting. Also, that middle... hill is beautiful. Adam over here like, yeah, I did that. What about it? Getting in chase here with Ace. Not dropping the pallet early. However, Ace did hold that corner. Another trap going down at main building. Losing chase altogether here. Acing away to the TNL. Ada and David setting up for a generator potentially. And once again, Ace just pulling him further and further into the corrupted area. Ooh, that was a really good check from Ace, but Trapper did read it and adjust accordingly. Now in Shack. Corrupt Intervention still up at the moment. Ooh, but that is not a fast vault. That is a slow vault. And that will be first hook incoming for Ace. Looks like Adam about 30% on a generator. This is going to be a basement hook, so interesting start here for the Trapper. Arguably a much better start for Void's Trapper, as first chase didn't take a couple of... Ooh. Okay, going for the basement house. Okay. Setting up traps around everywhere. You have to be careful, though. You will definitely be angering the entity here in a second. Wow, that speed is insane. You move so fast. I want to say it's an additional 7%, so the killer's moving at 127% movement speed. I want to say that's how fast they are. Because, yeah, it's a total of 12% speed, I believe. Looking around... not even bothering to pick up the trap here. I was about to say, pick up the trap. And now you can effectively secure a kill here. And worth noting, if I remember correctly, it does matter for kills first. So it's gens, then deaths, and then after that it goes to stages. So if they can confirm a kill early on here and then get one more kill later on, that'll be set number 1 in the bag here for Void. 1 gen, 2 gen, second stage confirmed. No, this is not a poem that I'm trying to come up with. Looks like they did find Adam after all. Ada about 80% done with her gen. David also 50%, so they're about to have an additional 2 gens completed. There is no deadlock, so there's no slowdown here. Adam will take a tag through the window. It looks like they'll be leaving altogether. I think they've abandoned the A's to the basement and said, you know what, we're just going to get some gens done, and we're not going to do anything else here. Ada come down for the reset, as basement will be confirmed, as there's no survivors in that area. Ace has been sacrificed for the greater good of the rest of the team. I don't see anybody coming back down there for it. Does give time to reset Adam. 4th generator down. And now the generator situation isn't insane for the survivors. There's definitely a bit of a something of a 3-gen there, but given that it's Trapper, I would be skeptical if they could, you know, hold this down entirely. I imagine they're going to get that 5th generator done at some point. That speed boost is insane, though. Also, pallet ends a pallet over here, but ooh, vaulting across and taking a tag regardless. Pre-dropping the pallet. I say you've got plenty of resources at main here, potentially, if you need to, and Trapper's gonna just commit to this. They are very confident. To be fair, we really haven't seen any other perks from the Trapper thus far. We've seen Corrupt Intervention, and I believe that's it. So 3 perks are unknown, which, given the way that these M1 killers play, I think people would be very safe to bet that there might be no way out, or a combination of the two. But 3 perks not revealed yet. I don't think it's saved the best for last because we haven't really seen any speed up. I don't know, folks. This is interesting. We'll see how this plays out for the killer. But 60% on 1 gen. They're actually splitting generators here, so in case Trapper pushes one off, they've got options. Ada vaulting back. Looks like Adam's going to be have to be pulled off their generator to come take a tag. Dropping pallet. Bloodlust will be kicking in any moment now. Adam ready to be the sacrificial lamb. Trying to get around, but Adam is not letting them. Beautiful body blocking here for the survivor side. However, now I'm beginning to wonder if the Trapper's just waiting for Noah to kick it or something. Worried the Trapper might get around with Bloodlust, is just gonna vault over to make sure they get back in front. What is this insanity that I'm witnessing? Oh, but not quite enough, and Adam will eventually let the Trapper by. David actually working on a completely different generator, so it wasn't a matter of the gen's ready to pop. This gen right here is ready to pop, though. But with a hook on a survivor now, it's going to be getting dicey. Gen's going to take a 5% regression kick. There's a unhook, though, immediately on Ada. Try and take a body block, but Trapper's not going to have any of it. Live to get plenty of distance away as well. And I imagine David's going to be going right back to the generator to try and pop it. Trapper sensing this, coming back. Not able to stop the regression, though. And now chasing Adam. Setting the trap, and Adam says, yeah, no thanks, I'll be gone. Yeah, these generators are quite close to each other. Yeah, both Adam and David in the vicinity. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to this other gen and work on it. It does make sense. And if Trapper ever leaves that gen, I'm sure David will be happy to go back on the other one. And it looks like they're going to be trying to set up a reset on Ada. Obviously, Trapper can't afford to commit to this. Again, no regression perks. No, like, you know, Colorblind, Ruin, Overcharge, anything here. Just good old-fashioned M1 regression, I guess. Trapper coming over here, sensing this gen's being worked on, and they would be correct. It is, in fact, Adam. He's setting up some traps here, but now you just go work on this other gen, and you can only afford so many kicks. I imagine if the game goes on long enough, we're definitely going to see the anti-3 gen mechanic coming into effect. We heard one trap plays. Curious if 2 more traps got placed. Doesn't look like it, so Adam's going to have to run back into the center. Ada still is not reset, by the way. I'm actually curious. We haven't seen them work on any gens. We're not seeing Ada getting reset. Do they smell Noah and are just going to... Are they going to preemptively try and cleanse some totems? No, okay, there's the reset on Ada. Ooh. Both of them holding W, and now Adam's going to have to go away. Ada might be called in for a body block. There's Overcome getting distance. Both the survivors coming in. Trapper going to come over the top. No, they're not. They're going to be pushing survivors off the gens once again. Going to be seeing a reset coming in soon, I'm sure. David will take a tag as well, going into main. Curious if the reset point is here. Trap is down. So David is able to vault that without any worries whatsoever. Another trap being disarmed somewhere in the map. 2 traps being disarmed somewhere in the map. Now David has a TNL, but this is where many survivors have taken a hit. Ooh, getting called out though, and that will be a down. No flashlight save incoming. And that will be a 5th stage. So right now, all survivors have to escape in order to confirm a tie condition. If one more stage is awarded to the killer, it is going to be a victory for Void. Immediate unhook. And they do finish the last gen. No adrenalines. However, looking around. Oh. Huh. Happens to the best of us. Not seeing anything. We do see No Ed, so there is No Ed in play. No one's touched an exit gate for No Way Out. There's the No Way Out. So No Ed, No Way Out. That does make sense. I still don't think we have confirmation on the 4th perk. We will just have to see. However, being hasty here is going to be very difficult for David. They're going to have to vault and hope that it's not a slow vault. It is! And that is going to be, without a decisive or anything else, that will be enough hook stages awarded to the killer for Void to take set number 1. There is Noed getting cleansed, pallet getting broken, but now I imagine... I'm about to say the killer only has so much they need to do now. They have secured victory for their team. Setting up traps. Survivor's breaking all the traps. They might still be looking to get the survivor out of the game. They might still be trying to set up for something. Well, you see Ada running towards the exit gate. It does not seem to be the case. They seem to be taking their outs here. Or Ada trying to sneak back around. Ooh, Adam getting caught out here. This could be spelling more blood. Adam, my killer instinct is telling me that Adam might have hope. Because this survivor is actually quite fast. But I'm also curious why... Interesting, interesting. No hope. They just look fast on my screen, huh? They do get the unhook on David. They might be able to get all the survivors out here, but... doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like Adam will take a tag, giving the killer another stage. Survivors are on the exit gates now. Ada in the wing. Waiting for the killer to make their hook and go for it. Looks like it's going to be a basement hook. Yeah, I think the survivors are going to take their 2-man out now. Very interesting first set. We'll be moving into set number 2 shortly. As I do believe second set is a doctor, if I remember correctly. But a very strong showing for the Void's killer. And they will be taking set number 1 in style. Again, thank you all so much for watching. You, the viewers, are the sponsor of this broadcast. And of course, all right, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We're loading in for set number 2, trial number 3, Void. Once again, returning on the killer. It is now the Doctor set. Another corrupt on the shack side of the map. Blast coming in. Ooh, maybe faking the blast a little bit, waiting to get towards the center. And 3 out of 4 survivors are hit with the blast. Going back over to the side. It looks like it's going to be Crack Shock Doc with without the purple. The green one, just as good. I believe it's a 20% instead of 30 on the detonation delay. Already putting David into Tier 2 Madness. Tier 3 Madness shortly underway. Not going for the vault, fearing that they didn't have time with that madness, or the shock prevention, but are able to get to it. It's crazy to think a survivor has like a pseudo red stain on them. Getting blinded despite the fact they're looking into the air. That's wild. And a boon. I genuinely do not remember the last time I saw a boon. That is wild. Shock's coming in, trying to get the mind game, but not quite able to get it. Waiting for that pallet drop, not getting it. Missing the another... Ooh, Survivor coming in for a potential hit tank. Getting the hit, and it looks like Survivor will be coming in. Reading it accordingly, and Nia able to take the hit. Forced penance? Forced penance. Oh my goodness, this game is amazing already. We've got a... Oh my goodness, I am in shock right now. We have a boon. I haven't remembered the last time I saw a boon. We have forced penance to punish body blocking. What a wild time to be alive. The first hook coming in on Nia in the basement. I think the forced penance game is a shock to everybody because I don't think they were expecting it, but blast coming in, not hitting anybody though, and David and Ace will finish a generator, followed by a reset in that circle of healing. Ada on their own gen, about 10%. Looks like Doctor does see them though, and will be taking pursuit, taking an M1, going back into the main building. Ada looking behind, but not gonna worry about it. They will instead go for a reset with their med kit. Looks like Ace is gonna be coming in for an unhook. I do believe they should be able to get it. Question being whether it's a safe unhook or not. Blast coming in, shocking nobody. They will take a hit through the pallet. No, they didn't even swing. Sorry, they didn't even drop the pallet. Leaving it instead for Ace to use, and that will be a safe unhook. So if this is the deli player, they do in fact have it. Yeah, they're going to be swapping off to go after Ace instead. Both survivors still broken now as they both took protections for each other. So no resets for... this survivor does have Calm Spirit, so they probably are the deli player. Getting closer and closer to that hit. Ace will go down. Second hook incoming, but Survivor is very much working on gens at the moment. Ada's gen about 50% of the way. David's gen 80%. Still worried about a potential pain res. No pain res at all. Yeah, I imagine Ace will be unhooking themselves. Yeah, there's the unhook. Getting a blast on everybody, getting a read for the situation. Survivor is upstairs. Nia running towards the side, but maybe didn't get the call out. I don't know if they're gonna make it in time. No, they did! Able to get over the balance and forcing... Oh my goodness, that was so clutch. I thought she was going down there. I thought she missed the window to get out of there, but ending up barely getting away. I think the Doctor might have swung a little bit too early from the roof, and instead getting plenty of distance. Here, Ada's gen still with plenty of progress. We're switching off towards Ada after all, not going after Nia any longer. Dropping this pallet, not wanting to deal with any mind games with the Doctor's power. And continuing on into... I actually don't know what you would call this style. I've seen it so many times, I just don't know what it's called. Perhaps someone can remind me. But, regardless, Ada taking a tag through the pallet, not dropping it, heading back towards center building. Looks like survivors are finally getting a reset under the boon. Ace coming over and rotating on Ada's gen. And Ada running back into the reset point, but with Boon's Circle of Healing getting the heals that much faster, Survivor's able to come take a body block rather easily. Yeah, taking a tag. There's the broken status effect once again. Ace probably finishing the gen in the next 10 seconds. Right on cue. Another question being, when does the 5th gen fire? Survivor's doing a really good job minimizing the pressure despite the forced penance shock. David coming in for body blocks. Everybody wants to be broken today. Another swing and miss. It's so weird. I've seen so many misses today into the back of a survivor. I'm wondering what's going on. That time does connect, though. Continuing the chase. We hear that gen firing away almost on all cylinders. They're going to be continuing the chase on Ada, holding W into the TNL. Oh my goodness, that fake coming in, but not catching the Doctor off guard, and that will be a down. Nobody working on the gen, though. They're all three in the reset space, but only one of them can be healed. Everybody's still broken at the moment. Crazy to think that the boon is effectively being countered by forced penance, as Doctor is able to go kick that generator, waiting for the broken status effects to go away. Both the boon and forced penance getting value. Wild, wild game. And it looks like the Doctor's heading back over towards where the reset might be occurring. Seeing Ace on this gen back at 1. They do see the reset happening on Nia. I imagine Nia will go for the unhook. Ooh, but Ace will take a tag. David going up to the top gen. Nia probably going for the unhook as we speak. Ace getting stuck at the junk tile. Shock's coming in. Faked. Oh, but Sprint Burst was 99 here. Getting a full rotation around that jungle gym. Nia coming in for the body block. They don't care about the forced penance. They just want to make sure survivors don't go down. They don't want to give any hook stages here at all. Playing super greedy, but falling back into the killer. Backflipping. And that will be second hook coming in for Ace. Looks like Ada cleansing a totem preemptively, not blessing. Final gen finishing and quitting immediately. It looks like they're be worried about a potential no-ed, and once they saw that totem was no longer going to be lit. Getting a heal from David inside the boon. Blast coming in on Nia. And it does look like the Doctor has no-ed. We do see No Way Out proccing as well. Doctor's full kit is revealed, and Ada like, do I want to take a body block? Do I not? Oh, they tried to go for it for the people play, and they got it off. Beautifully timed for the people play, and you can imagine it's going to be a buckle up. That was so precise, too. Usually it takes a couple seconds, but they had their finger ready to activate it. And they say, sure, bring it. And that will be another hook coming in for Ada. No Way Out still in effect. Survivor is heading up top. David did get the unhook. That'll be second hook coming in for Ada. Looks like they did find no-ed. Do they go for it? Nia coming in for the unhook. Oh, but that's the Calm Spirit player. The Calm Spirit player is going for the totem cleanse. Oh, that's so brutal. 30% slowed down because Calm Spirit does have a downside. However, I don't think it's going to come to play as it does get cleansed before any hits are taken. Now, if David's able to come in for a body block, they do get it. However, Ada going to be taking a hit here, not wanting to give Nia. Oh, but David's here now. There's the hit on on Ada. Going after Nia still, but I don't think they're going to get it. Yeah, they realized and they're just going to go back for their... Are they considering going for... I think they were. I thought they were considering going for it, but it's like they're dead on hook. Yeah, and that will be 6 stages, I believe, to the killer. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 2 on Ace and 1 on Nia. I believe David was never hooked. Yeah, and that is 6 stages, 1K, 2 Void's Killer, and now it is Aeternum's turn to bring out their own Doctor. Alright, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We are into trial number 4. Aeternum's Doctor is coming out to play, and survivors may or may not have a bad day. Looks like we have a beautiful corrupt at the main building. Doctor is setting up for a blast. 2 out of 4 ending up in the terror radius. One of them seemingly jumping in a locker just to make sure they don't get blasted early on. However, Doctor is on to their shenanigans. I'm sure they're curious if there is a calm spirit in hand. Forcing the vault over the top, and there's a lie getting him into the TNL. Doctor holding the shock as they realize they're out of distance. First shot coming in. With that scream, they do not have calm spirit. Looks like Adam will be taking a tag, as they are not able to get through that pallet. Plenty of time to work on gens, as again, Corrupt is still in effect on this side of the map. Shock preventing the window vault. Hit tank coming in from Nia, or setting up to potentially. Yeah, they get the pallet, and Nia's like, here's the pallet. And Doctor seemingly leaving? No, I was about to say, they're not leaving, just chasing the Nia around. Maybe over here to long wall. They get the vault through it. Doctor gonna vault as well. Was that a bamboozle? That was a quick vault, seemingly. Not getting the shock, though. And Nia will take a tag for the reference. And it's another forced penance. Is this the new Doctor meta? Wait and find out. Taking the break, and they do go into tier 3. Going back towards the pallet they first dropped. In the corner of 1. On the side, faking the vault, but I think that will result in a tag. No, Doctor taking the time they need to. Yeah, but I say force the shock, and that will be first down. First gen as well. We see Nia working on a gen 2 boot. Not nearly as much progress, though, about 30-40%. We first took for Adam. Looking around, checking the gens. Second gen going for the survivors. Not the gen that I saw Nia on, I think. So they might have multiple gens ready to fire, despite the corrupt intervention. Ooh, seeing Ace scaring that pro, getting a shock or 2 off, and they will put him into tier 1. Forcing tier 2. Ace saying, yeah, hit me with as many as you want. Ace definitely wanting to take the aggro here, surprisingly. Trying to body block the Ace, preventing an unhook early on, but Ace was able to wiggle past. Forcing the shock, taking as much time as they need. I forgot, you can indefinitely shock here with the detonation delay, and forcing Ace off of the unhook, forcing second stage. Doctor looking around, not seeing anybody just yet, taking some exploratory shocks. Nobody coming in just for the unhook. Ace making a lot of noise in the back of the map. Looks like we see Fang coming in to try their luck at the unhook, but now I'm beginning to wonder if it's too late. Preventing the shot, preventing the window vault, so forcing them around, getting another shock in. And yeah, Fang's not going to be able to go for the unhook. Not only that, they might actually be so to the point they lose the chase here. Doctor making sure. Nia coming in for the unhook, but going to be shocked away again. Oh my goodness, the macro forcing the camp, and oddly enough, I don't think they were, they weren't in the vicinity of the survivor long enough to force anti-camp either. That is wild. Center gen almost ready to pop as well. Ace being pushed away, Fang being pushed away as Oh, goodness. I think Fang is in no man's land here. Not able to get to the pallet. Not able to get to the long wall. And they go down under the pallet. Ace can be pushed away as well. Shocking at the core. They missed it. Does Ace get around? No, they're not even going to go for it. 4th gen popping for the survivors. I think, if I remember correctly, they still have the 3 gen at their disposal here. But with 1K, 4 stages secured so far, things are looking dire, especially since survivors have not gotten the 5th generator done just yet. Ace going fully around the edge of this tile. And will take a tag inevitably. Looks like they're heading straight for the unhook. And I think they get it? No, they don't! It's prevented! Oh, no. We are approaching 4K territory now. None of the survivors have calm spirit, so they're going to be blast. They know where they are. This doctor has been ruthless with using their blast, or their shocks. Completely usurping the survivor's ability to get the unhooks they so desperately need. And now with Nia on top, even with balance landing in hand, I don't know how you stop this. They're about to secure 2nd stage here in just a moment. Shocking the survivor. There's the balance landing, but they're not going for the unhook directly. Instead, they're going to Shaq. I think regardless, because yeah, if Ace is forced to go to 2nd stage to give her hatch, that is enough stages to secure victory for a tournament set number 2 and force a set number 3 tie breaks with Clown. And judging by the fact that this is in fact looking like a 4K1, Aeternum winning set number 2 in style. And we'll be moving into set number 3 very shortly for the Clown tiebreaker round. That might have been some disgusting doctor play, honestly. That was some very, very well-coordinated doctor play. Very difficult for the survivors to handle. Just getting a hook literally in the back, or I'm sorry, top of the map where your 3 gen is, and absolutely preventing the unhook. And that will be Nia set back to the campfire via the entity. Very well played from both these sides. We'll be moving to set number 3. Curious who is going to take away the qualifier win here. And yeah, they did in fact have the tried and true no way out, no way, but not ending up needing to use it. Survivors, I guess, ultimately, maybe they would have been better off. I guess that's why Aeternum Survivor Squad really never tried to sacrifice for the unhook and basement, because they thought this play would be possible, but... Alright, welcome back everybody to Champions of the Fog. We're loading in for the tiebreaker set of round number 3. It is once again Aeternum now piloting the Clown. And we'll have to see if this Clown is able to clown on some survivors. These puns will not stop. Anyway, breaking the doors at main building. Looking around, we do see the flask of bleach. Does make sense. And we do also see, I forget the yellow ball's name, but it is an additional bottle for the Clown. So we got 5 bottles, flask of bleach, extra slowdown. And it looks like Nia more than happy to take chase here. Ooh, going around the side, but they will take a tag at the car pallet. Going to the back of main, where all is already destroyed. Preemptively throwing a bottle, and Nia will leave the tile altogether as they need to get to the next one. Ooh, good fake from the Nia. But they will probably end up going down here as they will be caught at the chassis. That'll be an early first down for the Clown. No flashlight save. First gen coming in quick. Toolbox being used to try and break it before a potential pain res, and they do finish the generator. Perfectly timed getting off of that generator for the pain res. That was down to like the second. Split second even. First hook secured for the killer, breaking some pallets around the area, looking around, seeing if anybody's in the wing. Looks like we did see Ace lining up, potentially. Ace using sprint burst to get around, but is going to be cut off from the Clown. The Clown did spot them. Falling back over the top, and they will take a tag. Hindrance taking effect before they can get to the the TNL. And they'll be dropping chase altogether. Looks like Aeternum, though, able to get the unhook. This is not the situation you want to be in. They can wait out the BT. Aeternum taking a tag. Nia being stuck back here. Nia without any options is going to try and get away. No dead hard or lithe or anything, but that will be a decisive strike at the tile. We'll get them a little bit of distance, but this pallet is already gone. Dropping the pallet, not able to get. I'm gonna say, I think the survivor last time I checked had balance, so no dead hard, unless they missed it. And that'll be second coming in for Nia. Second gen down as well for the survivor. So survivors are keeping tit for tat with the hook stages. Third gen going down as well. Survivors seem to be setting up potentially for a reset on Aeternum. And maybe try and get Ace back there for an unhook as well. Hanging out in the wing. As Clown just simply patrols the area. They see the reset point. It looks like they're just going to go back to the hook. Only about 40 more seconds left. Survivors are probably in desperate need of finishing a gen over here. A's just slowly making their way. Though Clown is going to be cutting him off soon. Clown checking this area, going back to the front. Using the sprint burst, running in. I think they're going to be able to get it. They are going to be able to get the unhook. Now the question is it going to be a safe unhook? Last time was a safe unhook. Oh, and Nia being... Oh no, they didn't get the body block. No safe unhook for the A, so if they had Deli, that's not going to work. And that'll be one dead survivor coming up very soon, because the side strike is already been used. Aeternum plugging away on a generator as we speak. Nia gonna be pushed off of their gen as well, as it was one of the gens at main. Looks like it's the 1 o'clock. Resources getting kicked. It's now mostly a dead zone up at main 2. Curious if they 99 the gen in the back in hopes that the pain res hits the one in back so they don't lose progress on a main gen that they're trying to break. Also, that I think that was their balanced landing player, so main building's gonna be a little bit harder to tackle as well. Options dwindling. Yeah, Zara's down but not out. About 60% on the far gen at around 8. See Clown in the distance checking the perimeter. They seem to find Feng. Pushing Feng back into the junk tile. Will they commit? Getting another pallet out of the way, vaulting through it. As a panic vaulting working for a little bit there. Overcome getting them into Shack. And they're committing. Seemingly uncaring that, I guess they knew that the gens at main weren't super progressed, and they're chasing them into the gen being worked on, but they do finish it in time. Aeternum coming in for a body block. Gas dissipating just before they make it to the window, but they don't need to as they switch over to the Aeternum instead. Ace working at main building now at around 11. Beautiful pallet stun from Aeternum, timing that perfectly. Aeternum holding a check spot. Trying to keep it. Oh, but able to read it perfectly. The Cloud is able to get the down at the pallet. Another hook incoming. If it's a pain res, this gen that Ace is going to be working on is going to be rough. Fang working your way across back to 1, it looks like. Getting out of the way. And that is, in fact, a pain resonance. Hitting the gen for 25%. Clown looking to head over here potentially. They do keep it from regressing. However, yeah, Fang trying to pull away and, you know, take chase to Shack, and they're actually taking it. They're like, yeah, sure, I'll go to Shack. Oh my goodness, those are some beautifully placed bottles. Causing as much hindrance as possible with that flask of bleach. Oddly enough, Aeternum staying... Oh, that was the gas. I was like, why did they scream again? Okay, it wasn't a fake hit. It was just the gas. And this is still blocked from the vaulting. The survivor had vaulted it so many times it was still blocked. I don't know if the survivor registered it or they thought it might have been enough time or they lost chase, but that'll be another hook coming in. And another pain resonance. Those pain resonances are racking up, but this time the gen a lot further along. In fact, that gen almost finished if they didn't get that that hook. Ace hanging out on the side, working back at the 1 o'clock gen. Adam's still injured over here, though. And it looks like Clown will be rotating back over here to check it out. Oh, but they get cut off. Getting hit and... oh, no. Adam going down. This gen with a lot of progress. All they have to do is hook here, kick it. Yeah, this hill hook is insanely perfect for the Clown. All this pressure on this generator is going to be going for naught. Ace going around back to the 1 o'clock. It looks like Fang will be coming in to reset and or... oh, I think the Clown saw it, though. I say this is a really nasty setup because they can hold the 2 line of sight lanes to this unhook as well as the generator. Now that said, if this gen has enough progress, it could finish in the amount of time that Clown has. Because this Clown, yeah, I think the servers read it too. They have to go for this unhook. They can't afford not to. The gen that's being worked on does not have enough. Ace going around the side. Reassurance! Coming in on the survivor here. Ace wrapping back around long wall on the edge, and they do get a bottle hit, tagging the Ace in the back as well. Now the question is, did Fang rotate back over to 1? If Fang rotated back to 1, that's a huge... that is some galaxy brain play there. Resilience giving them additional speed on this final gen. But I say Reassurance was the play there, giving them the extra gen speed and time they needed to secure that final gen completion. Pushing the Ace away, but this generator will be finishing momentarily. The question is, does Clown cut off to finish it? Oh my goodness, this is going to be so close. And the bottle stops it! The bottle stops the completion! Hook stage secured! And with that kick, Clown going back to work on the other gen. Oh my goodness, that was down to a 1.5 seconds. That Clown is going to come back and watch this video and realize that was split-second perfection. And Ace will go down. Clown very happy as they are able to secure what seems to be a 4K1. Keep in mind that we do know this is Ace's first hook. I don't know how much a deliverance will help here, but it could be something. We'll just have to wait and see what comes in store as this survivor has not been hooked. Do they have Deli? Do they have Deli active? There haven't been many safe unhooks in this game. Clown very happy with this result. I would be too, honestly. This was very well played. Down to the wire. A little bit of a staring contest. Might even say the Clowns have a bit of a party as, you know, nodding their head like they're at a concert. Got a bottle of dear goodness knows what. It's strawberry juice. Trust me. It's strawberry juice. Oh, goodness. Okay, this frame tearing is killing me. Please, no. I can't handle the frame tearing. Yeah, waiting for that. I think the killer senses it, too. The killer is like, nah, you definitely have deliverance, don't you, buddy? There's the last second unhook, and yeah, it was, in fact, Deli. Getting slowed down with Hindrance immediately. Not allowed to go very far whatsoever, but they do get the vault. You know, so, hear me out. there is a part of my mind that makes me wonder, did the so there I don't know if you could call it a bug or if it's like the way it was intended. So there is a situation in the game where if the survivor deliverances at exactly like 59 seconds in like 0.9 during the animation, they expired a second stage, which means they instantly die on hook. And if you set your survivor to go sit on the hatch and you die in a corner as ace, that hook happens, they die instantly instead. I don't know if Clown makes it over to the hatch spawn in 20 seconds. However, that does not seem to be the case this time. They do find the Fangman on the ground. Ace did in fact not go to second stage. And that will be 4K1 for Aeternum's killer. And with that said, we'll be going into trial number 6, the final trial of today's qualifier, to see if Aeternum will pull the W out or Void's going to make a comeback, as this is not an easy score to match, folks. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. It has been a blast having this qualifier with you on this Saturday. And alright, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. It is trial number 6. And we have the Void killing as the Clown 2 slightly more central gens, and we do have that classic Corrupt in the top of the map. So we spy at Ada already. Running around to main. David as well. Everybody's spreading out. Looks like even Nia able to get to the wind. Looks like pursuing Nia, suspecting this survivor potentially to be the juiciest target. However, breaking away off of Nia, finding Ace stealthing out, and it looks like they want the Ace. Taking a tag. No Calm Spirit, so not sure if this is the Deli player or not. Wait, hold on. Do my eyes deceive me? There's Dissolution? Dissolution. Coming in for the Palestine, but not able to get it. Nia just slightly too far away through the gas, and I was thinking this killer would bring force slowdown easy. But instead, they have Dissolution. Corrupt ended. No pain res off of that hook. Getting a tag. And we see hey, they have Rapid? Hold up. Hold up. Dissolution Rapid. This is Chase Clown? Is this killer secretly a clown enjoyer? I thought I knew every clown enjoyer in this game. Hold up. They might be dropping it on this, getting some speed boost around the corner, going for Ada, looking for that angle, tossing the bottle, getting another kick, and I think they actually got the Scream, throwing this bottle preemptively as well. We see the same add-ons as last time. Continuing the speed boost, trying to predict where Ada goes, cornering them in at this. Oh my goodness. And there's no pallet here. And they will take a tag. There's the Rapid Brutality kicking in, though. Oh my goodness. I have not seen a build like this in a hot minute. And it looks like there is a for the people, obviously, on the Ada. That's why they're injured. Giving it to the Ace. Taking a tag. There's one gen down. I'm still kind of in shock that this is like Rapid in Dissolution. And there's the pain res. However, survivors may not necessarily know about it unless they're looking for it to see if they are noticing it or not. Checking out these corners of the map, finding Nia. Getting the pallet drop, but vaulting, not letting him get the M1. If I say Clown's gonna need to reload here, and looks like they can be breaking off the chase, going back towards the unhook. No quick and easy heals. However, we hear gens being worked on. We hear David up top. This gen back here being cranked out to the max. Ace with the Sprinters. Sprinters maybe thinking... I'm thinking they might have the Deli. They may have been hooked first and getting a tag across it. Rapid kicking in. Dissolution as well. They get a tag on Ace. Gen up top still being cranked by David, it seems like. Looking around, is this a pain res? It is. David already getting out of dodge super quick. Throwing the bottle preemptively to get a speed boost. Oh my. I think this is a clown enjoyer. I think our killer is a clown enjoyer. They are playing some really top-notch clown right now. Chase is going super smoothly. Another 4 of the people coming in from Ada, making sure that Ace is not an easy target. Another pain res coming in as well. Pain res doing a pretty good number on these generators. We see Nia in the distance around 7. Clown does not care. And they do spot Ada in the distance, so if they can get a chase with Ada, I'm curious how they play Shaq. Okay, lining up these 2 bottles. Doubling back. There's the center one. There's no place for this Ada to go. Except to basement. All right. You know what? That is, in fact, a valid option. And to basement she goes. Curious if survivors have any generators ready to pop at the moment. Nia, their 7 o'clock gen, not super progressed. Looks like the gen at main with the most progress. Does Clown see it, or do they leave? Looks like they're leaving to go back towards main. No, they sense someone's here. Did Nia stealth out enough? Not sure. I think they did. Ace about to finish their generator. Nia sneaking their way slowly over to... Oh, the Clown might have spotted them. Clown did in fact spot him, lighting up bottles. Clown saying, no, no, no. But Nia gonna go down for the unhook anyway. Taking a tag, trying to stop him, but they will... Oh, they overran. Is this bait? Is this bait? They overshot the unhook. With David injured, that's confirmed death. Does she have deliverance? Is that what it was? Was she forcing it for deliverance? But she would have unhooked by now to get the unhook, right? Oh no. That might have been a blunder. 4th generator completing. Now it's down to this last one. No real 3-gen to speak of. But I would say I'd be a... Oh goodness. This Clown has played super well. I was saying this match before, oh, you know, 4K1 is hard to do on this map, especially with Clown, and this Clown's showing up being like, yeah, you said what? What'd you say? They do get the reset on David. That's where they need to be. Looks like they're going to secure 2nd stage. Clown seems very ready for this endgame fight as they try to battle out one last generator. Absolutely wild gameplay. I'm over and checking this generator. Looks like David was on it. Trying to check lines to see if Ace was coming in for the unhook or not. Checking the sides. David trying to tease a little bit. Looks like Ace is trying to make their way back. But Clown is on top of that, and well knowing if this becomes a 2v1, I don't know how the survivors get out of this. These gens aren't, like, super close, but this Clown has shown that they are very quick to end chase. Sprint burst, 50%, but... Oh, I think Ace makes it. I think they barely make it. It's going to be a hook trip, but he's dead. He's dead here. Okay, so the question is now, what can David do? David's 50% on his gen. That's death hook for Ace. Next time Nia's caught, it's lights out for her. You kick this gen, you push them away, they get a reset on Nia. Oh, this is going to be such a close game. This is such a close game. There's the kick. No pop goes Weasel. We know all the killer's perks at this point. However, as expected, you do have the gen split. Oh, not quite getting it. Nia working on their own gen in the corner. Clown giving himself time to do this chase. Listening for it. Oh, but getting stuck on the box is a beautifully timed firecracker play. Seeing there's still sparks on that gen means it's regressing, so they know Nia's not on the main gen. So while this gen regresses, they're getting rid of resources. And Clown heading back, sensing that the survivor's on this gen. I'm sure there's a call out. If not, the fact that bottles are going to be coming in will show it. Nia going to preemptively be walking away, not leaving anything but blood. Clown seeing a little bit of progress, but then going to go back for David instead. If this David can take some juicy chases, they'll be in a good spot. Ooh, if that is in fact... But Nia, if this chase ends quickly, if the Clown can do what Clown has done so far this match and end this chase very quickly, they'll be in a really good spot. Getting zoned to the side, I think they're going to be able to tie the set potentially. Heading straight back to David's gen. Is there an unbreakable left? Okay, it was just the it was just a warning sign saying, "Hey, you're kicking this a lot, you know. How dare you do what you can do?" Clown looking around. David's gonna have to stealth out. The exit gates are actually not... Okay, never mind. I thought they were behind 3 o'clock. It looks like the gates are actually like pretty bad for Survivor after all. I think you can monitor both. Nia almost fully recovered. David making their way towards the shack. I'm about to say, the further away that Nia crawls here, the harder it is going to be for the Clown to get back to close the hatch. Clown looking around. And to be fair, it's the last hook stage, so if Nia bleeds out, it doesn't actually matter. But then you also have to be careful. You don't want to give them a scenario where they could pick up Nia and then she can work on gens, and then you just have the other person stand on hatch. Oh, this is going to be so close. Not seeing the Nia. Oh, this is going to be so close, folks. This is going to be really, really close. Looks like they are going to go for the hook. Which means that can they get to David in time before the entity claims? Again, they don't technically have to hook here, but you also risk them picking up Nia, and then you can set up a hatch scenario. I say, with the Clown and their speed boost, they should be able to make it back, but it's going to be a tight one. Cross the top. Another one coming in. David making his way downtown. I think David beats the Clown to it. Oh my word. Aeternum barely escaping with their lives there, as that extra 2-stage escape will secure them victory here.